Welcome to my channel. Subscribe and press the bell icon button. Think happy, be happy. Thank you.
Jasmine and the Old Woman. A young farmer and his wife lived in a small but simple house. They did not have any children. Adjoining their house, there stood a large 3-story mansion belonging to an old woman. There was a beautiful garden in front of the mansion. Lovely flowers, fresh vegetables and fruits grew in that garden. The old woman possessed some magical powers. One day, the farmer and his wife were sitting in the terrace of their house. The farmer's wife saw the beautiful garden. She was tempted to eat the juicy fruits and the fresh vegetables. She expressed her desire to get some of them. The farmer was scared of the old woman. But he did not want to displease his wife. So at night the farmer jumped over the fence, went into the garden and fetched some fruits and vegetables. The wife enjoyed the ripe fruits and the fresh green vegetables. But the next day also, she was tempted to eat some more of them. The farmer did not want to displease his wife. So once again that night he jumped over the fence and went into the garden. As he was picking some fruits and vegetables, the old woman came there all of a sudden and caught him by his neck. She said angrily, "You fool! How dare you enter my garden? You are a thief. I will eat you up." The farmer was frightened by the ferocious looks of the old woman. He apologized to her and assured her that he would never enter the garden. The old woman was pacified and said, "I spare you, but on one condition: you will have to give me your first child. Do you agree to my condition?" The farmer was so scared that, without thinking, he nodded his head in agreement. After some time, the farmer's wife gave birth to a lovely little baby girl. But the farmer did not inform the old woman about his daughter's birth. However, the old woman came to know about it. She immediately went to the farmer's house and took his daughter away. The old woman loved jasmines, so she named the girl Jasmine. The old woman took good care of Jasmine. Jasmine was a cute and charming little girl. She enjoyed playing in the garden. Many passers-by would see her and would, at once, be struck by her beauty. Whenever Jasmine saw the farmer and his wife, she would wave at them. Years passed. Jasmine grew up to be a very beautiful and attractive damsel. Her long silken tresses added to her beauty. Many young men of the village were eager to marry her. But the old woman could not bear the thought of sending Jasmine away. She shifted her up to a room on the 3rd floor of her mansion to protect her. She closed all the doors to the room and made sure that only she could go to see Jasmine. Jasmine would let a strand of her long hair down from the window of the room. The old woman would then hold on to the strand, while Jasmine pulled her up. The old woman would herself bring food for Jasmine. Every day she would climb up and down from the room with the help of a strand of Jasmine's long hair. Jasmine got everything that she wanted, but she did not like to be locked up in that room. She was fed up with her life. Many a time, she would weep when she was alone. One night, when Jasmine was crying, a fairy appeared before her and said, "Dear Jasmine, do you wish to be free from this wicked old woman's confinement? Then listen to me carefully. A prince will be attracted by your beauty. He will come to you and release you from here. When the prince calls out your name, let a strand of your hair down from the window. Let him climb up to your room with the help of the strand. When the old woman calls you, as usual, let the strand of your hair down. While she is climbing up to your window, the prince will cut the strand with his sword. The old woman will fall down with a thud and die instantly. The prince will then climb down the strand and make arrangements for you to climb down. Thereafter, you will also meet your real parents who live next door." As the fairy had said, one fine day, a prince came to the mansion of the old lady. He called Jasmine by her name. As soon as Jasmine heard the prince, she let a strand of her hair down the window. The prince climbed up to the 3rd floor. After some time, when the old woman called Jasmine, she let a strand of her hair down. As the old woman was climbing up to the window, the prince snapped the strand with his sword. The old woman fell down and died. Hearing the thud of the old woman's fall, the farmer and his wife rushed out of their house. They were relieved to see her dead. Meanwhile, the prince climbed down the strand. The farmer gave the prince a ladder to bring Jasmine down from her room. The farmer and his wife were overjoyed to see their daughter. Tears of joy rolled down their cheeks. They embraced the lovely Jasmine. Jasmine's joy knew no bounds. She was not only free now but also united with her parents. Jasmine and the prince were married and they lived happily ever after.
Please subscribe my channel and encourage me to upload more videos.
Like, comment, share, subscribe and press the bell icon and never miss another update.